Gear Hangs episode
7.
I think it's 5.
It's 5. Dude.
Episode 7.
Dude, lol.
I hate you.
So before we begin, a little anecdote. We're hanging out last night. Just vibing, Gideon and I. I don't even know what we were talking about, but all of a sudden, in the middle of our conversation, he goes, "Dude, lol!" And I was like, "Whoa! Chill, lol, bro."
I hate myself so much for saying that. Oh my gosh.
I'll give him credit. He caught himself afterwards.
I just literally stopped and I was just like, I hate myself for saying that.
But...
And then we had to move on.
What can you do, you know?
Apparently. Welcome to the 21st century.
So, Gear Hangs. We're back, y'all. Today we're drinking a little Revelator Peruvian.
Right.
Honestly, so good, dude.
Dude, it's killer. It's killer.
Not to brag, internet, but I've got this pretty dialed in right now.
Yeah, you do.
It's pretty good.
I really enjoy it.
So, get yourself a bag or whatever.
Grab your cup of joe, because here we go.
Nice.
We are diving into some pedals today.
Put that on a shirt and sell that
Gear Hangs shirt?
Gear Hangs. Get your cup of joe and enjoy the show, bro. Lol.
Lol, dude. On the back it says lol, dude.
Like, dude, lol.
Dude, lol.
Alright, anyways,
Okay.
so we're talking about some pedals today. Again, we love pedals. In particular, today, we're going to focus on some pedals that we think are super cool. We're also going to talk about some Matthews effects. A couple pedals. We got the Cosmonaut modulated reverb and the Architect V2 overdrive. We'll be talking about those, and then just some other ditties that are laying around. So, I guess, I don't know.
Here we go.
Let's commence. What do you want to start with?
So with Cosmonaut.
Cosmonaut. Tell us about it.
It's a modulated reverb. It technically only has 3 knobs. It has it's mix, anomaly.
But I count 6 knobs.
Shut
right
up.
there.
It's mix, anomaly, and travel. And then it repeats itself down at the bottom. So.
What do they mean?
So the mix is the mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty
Sweet.
good.
Alright, this has been episode... No, just kidding.
Sweet, sounds good. The anomaly is it's a modulated reverb, so it controls the amount of modulation.
Very cool.
And then the travel is the length of the reverb.
Decay.
And it has 2 switches. You have your standard on and off down here. And then this one activates this bottom set.
And fun fact, the second one is taller than the first, so when you step on it, you don't hit the first one. And they are soft switches as well.
Heck yeah.
So they're quiet, which is cool, but also, I like loud switches. I know I'm like the only person ever. And it's like the worst when you finish a song and then you step on it, it's like click! But, man, soft switches do feel good.
Like this one.
Yeah, dude, there's something good. Like the old Walrus foot switches, like when they were first doing like the Voyager and all that, like. Oh.
I remember those.
Like in the click click, in their old video intros or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That click sound.
That's so cool.
Anyways, super cool reverb though. When Gideon first got this guy in, he texted me and was like, "Dude, this pedal totally destroys your Cloud9 reverb." And for those of you who don't know, my Cloud9 reverb is like probably my favorite pedal that I own.
If you don't know about it and you're watching it right now, you obviously didn't watch episode 4. So stop, go watch episode 4, then come back. We'll wait. It's all right. And moving on.
But where was I going? He said that it was going to destroy my Cloud9, and I was like, bro, no way is this going to destroy my Cloud9. And I plugged it in, and it sounds really good. It's different, I think, than my Cloud9. I think what's cool about the Cloud9, what I like about it is how limited it is, I guess. Like, it doesn't... like, it's not very tweakable. It just kind of is. This, on the other hand, like, if you actually like pedals and are, like, super into, like, sounds, this is a sweet pedal, dude. Like, it's very versatile. The knobs actually do what they say they do, like which should be a given.
Right.
But it sounds super good. It's pretty bright, and we were saying too that I think the brightness like helps it track really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like in recordings, Gideon at Gideon's Instagram, he does kind of pedal videos, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen. But we were listening to one that he put together that'll probably be out by the time this is up.
Yeah, it'll be out.
Yeah, and like the brightness, like really helps the modulation come through in the reverb.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of reverbs, they can kind of unintentionally be pretty dark and like muddy, and this one like is not like that at all, which I think is super cool. So
He just tracks really well.
Mr. Rick Matthews,
good job.
thumbs up to that. I met him.
You did?
Like a long time ago. I met him like 3 summers ago.
Whoa.
I met him at Creation Northeast, that internship I was doing. I was up there. I met him and Schnobel at. We were just side stage right before Switchfoot played, and they were talking, and I asked Schnobel what his favorite delay pedal was, which was the Deluxe Memory Boy, actually.
Dude, he always talks about that.
Yeah, which is interesting. And then Rick had a bunch of pedals at the time. He had a pocket drive with him, which I don't know if he does that one anymore.
I don't think he does.
And then he had a, at the time it was called the Peach Fuzz. I think it's the Whaler
It's the
Fuzz
Whaler
now.
Fuzz now.
Yeah. And that was before he had done like the graphic overhaul and all that stuff, but he was just starting out. But he's like really young, but like making really cool stuff.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah, he's awesome. So that's that. Cosmonaut, check that out. Super cool pedal.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that he sent our way is the Architect. Ooh, nice. Right in front of that. That's good.
Fits.
V2, so this is the second version.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Klon-based overdrive.
He calls it the foundational drive.
Yeah, well, we'll say that, yeah.
The V1 only had a tone knob and it was a treble boost, very much like the Klon.
Yeah.
This one has 3 different clipping diodes, germanium, silicone, and then open, closed. Again, opinions. Google that junk. And this one, it has a Baxendal tone option. So you have...
A what?
Baxendal?
That's a word.
That's an actual thing.
You felt smart when you said that.
I felt so smart. I really hope I said that right.
What does it mean?
So you have boost and cut.
Oh, cool. You could have just said that.
Savage.
Just saying.
Anyways, so you have the bass cut and bass boost depending on where it is, and at noon it's at unity for both the bass, middle, and treble. So, yeah, it's really cool. You get a lot of cool higher gain sounds.
Yeah, it's very like mid-rangey. Like for the stuff that you do, like you really dug it. It kind of sounds like
enjoyed it.
When you really crank it, it sounds like something's gonna explode, which is kind of cool. I think my favorite sound was the guy in the open mode. I thought that it was a little more scooped, and by that I mean it wasn't like emphasizing mids. It felt like pretty flat, and like the highs cut through a little more.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of what I tend to gravitate towards. So it's a cool pedal. They've all got top mounted jacks, which I think is sweet. It allows you to really cram a bunch of stuff onto your board.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man.
Cool.
Doing some cool stuff.
Check them out.
I think my favorite Matthews Effects pedal is probably the Conductor, the tremolo.
The tremolo.
So cool, man.
Yeah. I almost
impulse bought one of those at the Nashville Gear Expo.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
the one that
like
we went
the one
to?
that where you
Shoot.
got to know the Walrus guys at. Yeah, I remember going up there and he had like a NAMM special, and I was like, man, I just want to buy this.
That's too cool.
I just can't. So
I'm sure we can get our hands on one soon.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, those are those. We wanted to draw your attention to one other pedal that we thought is kind of a closet cool pedal that Gideon discovered through someone else. I don't know who discovered it.
It's kind of cool.
I mean, probably the company that made it, but so this is the Hofner Fuzz. Yes, that Hofner, the
bass company from Germany.
Yeah, but they're just kind of like, at least my view of Hofner has always just been kind of like cheap, meh stuff.
Unless you get a high-end Hofner like a...
Yeah, well, I've never played a high-end anything
John
like Hofner, but I don't know. But this pedal definitely is cheap, but that's where the similarity stops. It's dope.
It's so cool.
It sounds super good. So I bought this one on Amazon for $60, I think, and like
I paid $40 for mine.
dang dude, and I really don't like. You're doing that to me because of last one.
Yes, I am.
LOL. And I really don't even like fuzz, but this thing like can be like crazy fuzz, like kind of how you think of a fuzz, but it also can be just like a really sustainy kind of thick lead tone.
Thick overdrive almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got some like really, it's really responsive too, which I think is
Yeah,
cool.
it is.
But-
And what's cool is that it's one of those fuzzes that doesn't clean up at all.
Yeah.
So no matter where your volume knob is, it's just there. So, and it cuts really well through a mix. I learned that. Yeah. No matter like what pickups you're using or anything, it cuts straight through, which is really rad. But I feel like it's definitely one of those closet pedals that no one really knows about, but it's super rad.
Yeah, we're not trying to say we're better than you because we know about this pedal, but
I only heard about it through a friend who managed to find it at a Guitar Center in a used section. He just never seen one before and bought it for $20.
we're not saying that we're better than you.
We're
That's
not.
stupid. It's just a pedal, but it's a cool pedal. So if you want something kind of fun that's really cheap and that, I don't know, just it's fun to
Or if you
just
adore
get some
fuzz.
stuff sometimes. Yeah, or if you're into fuzz, check this thing out. I think they're still all over Amazon. all that
There's
stuff.
5 currently.
There's 5.
There's
Just
been 5
anywhere?
currently. Well, brand new. There's 5 new on Amazon, but it's been like that for like months.
Maybe they just always keep 5 stocked.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's a cool pedal. So
Yeah, it is cool.
Is that all we have today?
Yeah.
Short gear hangs.
Short gear.
I think in the coming weeks we're gonna have a pal on who's had a lot of amps, and we're gonna talk to him about it. Because
Yes.
he wants to. He's got a cool story too. He just quit his job to quit his
Pursue.
full-time job to pursue some music and
Mhm.
do some things. So
It's cool.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
super
probably
stoked for him.
maybe be next week or I don't know. I don't want to make any promises, but
Maybe next week.
maybe
Let's try.
I'd like to do that. But yeah, this is Gear Hangs episode 5. We're actually ending on a pretty genuine note here. This feels good. Yeah,
It feels great.
this feels wonderful. That was weird.
That was really weird. And ruined. Episode 5.
Gear Hangs. Drink the Kool-Aid, y'all. Until next week.